Malcolm Barrett is far from an overnight success. Before he landed a role on ABC's primetime hit series Better Off Ted, he spent over a decade perfecting his craft. I sat down with the multi-talented Brooklyn native to talk about what it really means to be a working actor in LA. Los Angeles, the land of opportunity. In this town, Hollywood hopes become heartbreak in an instant. Only a chosen few have what it takes to stand out, and nobody's rise to fame is the same. Follow me as we take a look at some of the city's freshest emerging talent. Dreams don't just happen, they're made in LA.
I can't even say I made it because then I might stop. I don't feel like I'm there yet.
We've seen you in national commercials for
Yes.
Budweiser Drinkability, for AT&T, different.
As I drink a completely different beer right now.
Was it? Yeah.
But go, yeah.
All right, but how did you get to this point? I mean, now you're on a primetime series on ABC.
Yeah. I got to this point, man, by, I've been doing this for like 9 years or something like that, like roughly just acting in general and stuff like that. So, I just happened to move to LA about 5 years ago. Actually, what wound up happening is probably about 2 years in, I went mad broke. Probably working the worst job in my life while I was here. I was selling toner for like 6 months over the phone.
Really?
Yeah, it was literally.
So it was a struggle.
No, it sucked. It was the worst thing ever in life.
How difficult was it to fight through that? I mean, to get
You know what, man? It was difficult because I hated the job, but my pride wasn't that hurt. Like, you know what I mean? I think a lot of folks would be like, oh, you were on TV and then you have to do that. It's like,
is that the general perception? Like once you're on TV?
The general perception is once you're on TV, you're rich and you're good and you're always going to be on TV. and really, like, TV will set you up. I mean, look, if it's your first job, you ain't making nothing. You know what I mean? Like my first commercial, I got $100. It was shown all the time. Probably got showed a couple of years ago. That was the end. That was the all end of all. No residuals. No that. None of that. Because you got to work to get all that. I wasn't even finna do commercials, but I had this sucky job, and agent and opportunity met at the right time. And I met this commercial agent, and was just popping with the commercials. It just wound up happening. And
to be honest, the first time I saw you on TV, I was like, yo, this dude looks just like Dave Chappelle. I'm sure you heard that a lot, right?
No, back in high school, it was before he became the name that he is. It was like, you look like that guy from that thing, man. It was
right,
like,
even
that dude from Robin Hood Men in Tights. That's who you are. You remind me of.
I'm not trying to say he's opening doors for you.
Well, look, I think he's opened doors in the same way Richard Pryor's opened doors for me, in the same way Jamie Foxx has opened doors for comedians turned serious actors. Do you know what I mean? I can't say that he hasn't opened doors or hasn't been a specific influence. I think he's an easy one for people to name because of my likeness and the fact that I smoke weed and tell jokes.
Do you consider yourself a comedian?
You know what? I consider myself, I do whatever opportunity affords me at the time. Like, I've done stand-up about probably a handful of times. I've also done, improv theater. I've also been a slam poet on the national team at New Eurekans. I also rhyme. I had a band. We performed at New Eurekans a week ago.
People are dying for God's colors and uniforms. Stop crying, baby. Be strong. Believe in unicorns. Some might say what Kanye did was done wrong, but I ain't seen nobody state the obvious and done long.
I think people put you in a category once you do something well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you do something good enough, they put you in this. On this show, on Better Off Ted, I play a nerd, so everyone thinks I'm a nerd.
We take bovine cells and, surrounding them in a bed of rich nutrients, grow them into fully developed cow tissue, or beef.
Cowless meat grown in a lab.
I just said that.
So in your mind, then, what's next after Better Off Ted, after a primetime series on ABC?
Well, look, I'm in a play. The movie that I did about a year ago opens about the second day of my play, American Violet, and it's about, I play a lawyer for the ACLU, and believe it or not, that's actually my phone telling me that I have rehearsal later today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have, believe it or not, I have
He's a busy man.
Yeah, I'm actually doing this version, this sort of reimagining of Othello. It's a hip-hop musical.
You're getting set to perform tonight.
Yes.
Why do you feel the need to still do theater?
I don't know. It's not for me where it's like you do TV and then you're done. Like, that's it. Like, don't do theater anymore. Like, that's what I came from. That's what I was trained in. I was trained in theater, acting, and directing. So it's not like, there was never like, okay, theater and then TV. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or like, this is above this. It's like, it's always the intention to do all of them. It's funny. People want to like make it. And the best way to tell them how to make it or to find out who's real is to give them real advice. And that separates everybody.
What's real advice?
Like you tell them, okay, well, this is how I made it. I went to theater school for a couple of years. I was in a play, went on tour for a couple months. Then I was also tutoring for a while.
Right.
And then I still do plays now, like I formed a nonprofit.
Right. And you're grinding doing that other thing. You
yeah,
said that
yeah. And it's like, and sometimes I do free stuff for my friends and this, and they're like, you work for free and you do what? Okay.
Exactly.
But no, my boy is funny. He's hilarious. He's hilarious. You should put him on. It's like, yeah, no, but this is how I really made it. It took about, this overnight success took about 9 to 10 years.
So the people watching, they're thinking, they may see you and think, oh, this guy moved to LA from New York, did a couple plays, and now he's on TV, and it's not really how it goes down, right?
Yeah, no, it's not a rap.
You gotta grind.
I mean, yeah.
Right.
Like I could be broke tomorrow. It's really easy. It's really easy to go broke.
Is it crazy how much like fame comes with it? I mean, when you're working and you're busy and.
I try not to think about any aspect.
But
of
you're
fame.
recognized, you know.
Sometimes, but sometimes they think I'm Dave Chappelle. So it's a weird.
That's gonna change.
It's a weird thing. Yeah, sometimes I just want to be famous just so they know I'm not Dave Chappelle. Just for that, I'm like, do you know who I am now? Okay, I can go home.
This episode of Made in LA is brought to you by Syrup Swimwear.